Hello everyone. Hello everyone. So finally, after like 3 weeks, yeah, I guess something like this, we can finally met. Yeah, it was like 3rd January, 8, yeah, like 4 weeks, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 4 weeks uh, since my previous sprint. As you can see, my background changed. Sorry about that. It's not so beautiful so far, but it's because we moved to a new apartment and it's still like slightly messy. This is why I wasn't able to run streams like we carrying a lot of stuff and like it's like really crazy. Like we already spent like 3 weeks to carrying everything. Then it was like really crazy when like we moved our really heavy furniture with this carrying company, and yeah, finally I more or less was ready for streaming. It will be maybe not so interesting, we'll see. I just like would like to do updates. You can see that a lot of libraries should be updated already, but before all this moving started happens, I did really good progress with one component. I slightly changed UI, at least for accounts, and I would like to present it and provide which pitfall I faced and how I solved them. I don't know why, but on my laptop, which I use as a second screen and usual see like your comments in chat, it's like by some reason doesn't work. So I had to open a second window just with YouTube itself translation. I still see chat, but if I will miss something, so sorry about it. It's just because like yeah, I don't. I'm not sure that I will see full this chat. Can I extract it? Okay, I can extract it in a new window. Yeah, okay, in this case it will be better. Nice. Anyway, as usual, disclaimer, so I'm not professional Android or any other phone developer. All what I'm doing here is just I'm learning, and please provide any feedback. As usual, I will appreciate it, and you even can contribute. Our project is open. It's on GitHub, so please feel free to contribute and provide any new ideas. So first of all, let's update our solution. Yeah, we need to change Kotlin to 2.3.0. Let's build it. Do we have dependencies somewhere else? Hopefully not, but let's check it. Everything is okay here. Yeah, let's also check version of this plugin. This can be updated. No, it's still 1.0.0. It's okay. And also need to check Gradle, I hope. So do we have new Gradle? So it's 9.9.9.3.1 already. Okay, so let's do as usual. First we updated Kotlin. Let's try to... I'm not sure why icon changed, and right now it's not like this arrow, but like update arrow. So you should see our beautiful Android emulator. So far you don't see any changes, but building is going. Yeah, let's see what is going on. Build, how to show build, run, debug. Yeah, build is here. Yeah. Yes, this problem we will fix. It's downloads on build, blah blah blah. Okay, namespace is used multiple. Yeah, this warning maybe also will be better to fix as soon as possible, but let's check. Is it new version? I am not sure. Install successful. Yeah, we need to provide in here some like version to be able to see like which version we're using right now. But we don't see any issues. Okay, let's go further and update Gradle. I hope you remember that when we change Gradle itself, it's downloaded, but then we also have to update wrappers. So here we have, maybe it's already gone, so we can go to Modern Money task, and it's build setup, and we have to run wrapper, so it does something. Build analyzer, nice. I didn't pay attention of it before, so like the default garbage collector uses building running GDK 21. Note that the default garbage collector was changed starting with GDK 9. Okay. So it downloads some Kotlin reflection library. I hope why it's still 2.221, didn't we? Kotlin should be used in plugin serialization. Reflection. Okay, I guess it's not our dependency. And let's call wrapper. You will not see it, but I will go to my UI for for Git, and I just would like to push these changes. So we updated Kotlin. And we updated Gradle. Only wrapper jar, no any change somewhere else. Seems no. Okay, committed to. So now let's go and continue to update. Compose. Okay, it's version 10. Active components. Okay, just major preference. Okay, nice, something new. Serialization. Okay, also 10. Ktor, this one, mock, UI test, and just test. Yes, this one we should never update. We had some problem with it. And Android, I had some problem with it, so let's just update libraries and we'll see what will happen. I hope I never okay, it's strange, but we'll see. I hope I never use some yeah, okay, we will go through all these issues. So what is going on with upgrading? So we upgrade a lot of libraries and let's run it for okay. So it's better now. It's deprecated. Nice. Android target is deprecated. The original plugin will not be compiled with the most of Android Gradle since version 9. Okay, it's scared message, but we'll see. Okay, let's run it for desktop. Yeah, it's not so beautiful. Let's switch back. Okay, yeah, it's here finally. So you should see our application and it looks good. Works pretty fast. Okay, nice. So I will close it and let's run our Android. Yeah, by the way, I hope you can see that my internet became faster. So right now I can stream. It's more bigger resolution. It's bigger resolution in bigger resolution, and it's cool. Yeah. Sorry, while it's building, I clean my mouse. Maybe after moving, it's yeah. So it's better now. Okay, still building. And now, yes, we can see it. So it's run on Android. Okay, cool. Let's switch back. So now we need to solve a lot of things. So let's go here. Okay, getting is, but Android. Functions deprecated. Please use Android Kotlin Multiplatform library plugin instead. What? The change may require change the structure of your project. Okay, maybe we will take more time on it than I expected. I'm going to multi-platform project with Android developer to use AGP 9. So it says that we have to use plugins. Inside plugin, we have to have Kotlin Android. We have Kotlin Compose. We have Android application, Android library. Kotlin Compose. But we don't have Kotlin Android. Okay, so we have multi-platform. Yeah, I'm just also reading documentation because it's slightly scary, all these changes. So again, here in we have multi-platform. Okay, I guess it's Kotlin multi-platform. We have Compose. We have Compose compiler. No, we don't have a Compose compiler. We have Kotlin Compose. Plugin Compose, just Compose. So I'm not sure what is what. Okay, migrate from legacy plugin. Since Gradle plugin version blah 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 Android, a new configuration block existing Android instance of Android library. The Android library block is deprecated. Okay, let's start with shared. Yeah, it's more annotation, blah blah blah. So can I just remove it? Okay. Looks slightly better. The library experimental and can be unstable. So we must have it. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't expect so many changes with so small updates. Okay, here, replace with JetBrains, blah blah blah. Yeah, why is deprecated? Not sure. It was so useful to use it. Okay, so we can use just Android or what? Import Android. No, it's wrong. Function Android target is deprecated. Okay, can I use Android library? Kotlin Android library is marked unstable with incubating. A new plugin. So yeah, we used legacy Android target. With old plugin, you could declare Android specific dependencies. So like we had Android target, and inside dependencies, but here we declare our KSP dependencies. Yeah, we had also Android. And now it's told us that the new plugin promotes a clean structure by grouping Android dependency with the Android main source set. But I have this Android main dependency, so I didn't use it. Okay, let's replace it to Android library. Let's update it. You need to apply multi-platform library plugin before access to Android target. You need to apply what? I don't need it. It should be target. Unresolved reference. Give me some example. Come on, give me some source code, and I will understand it better. Okay, shared model. Android multi-platform library. Okay, let's go here. I definitely have to rename the stream. Have to upgrade your solution. So we need com Android Kotlin multi-platform library. We have org JetBrains Kotlin plugin compose. No, it's not what we need. We have org JetBrains Kotlin multi-platform. No, we need Android multi-platform library. Okay, let's put it here because we don't need these plugins again. So we have Android library, and now we have Android multi-platform library, but it's pointing to AGP. Yeah, AGP, it means, I guess, this one, Android. Okay, let's refresh it. Unresolved. Yes, unresolved. We know. Okay, I will replace it back to target. Okay, looks slightly better, but right now here instance of lips plugins Android library. We need Android.multiplatform library. And we don't need this at all. Oops. No, I don't. Yeah, okay, I need standard one. Okay, and back to our shared. Here we have dot multiplatform dot library. Okay, let's okay. So now we need this Android library. No value passed to configuration. Okay, so it should be this way, yeah? Unresolved preference, none, okay. So it's what I have to pass inside Android library. So it's not Android anymore, yeah? It's namespace and compile SDK, yes. So I took it, put here, and remove this. At least it's doing something and no fails. Okay, no fails. GVM is good. Whew. Let's not touch it, yeah? Okay, let's run it first on phone. Let's switch to our beautiful Android emulator. No any application. Yeah, we changed only shard library. We didn't change anything inside phone application, yeah? I guess the next one I will change inside desktop. Yeah, it's still building. Sorry about it. It provides some warnings, but not any errors so far. And it's crashed. And why it's crashed? No instrumental register must run under registering. What? Okay, we will search for this issue. Let's go to main KT and try to run main KT. Our desktop, I mean. Okay, it works. It means like our shared library more or less good. Yeah, let's check our usage currencies. Okay, nice. So inside desktop, nothing is wrong. So shared phone doesn't work. Okay, go back. So we have Android application. Yeah, we don't need Android library at all in this case. And we have Android application, and it's Android application. And it told us, no. It should be Kotlin Android. Yes, we have Android application. In the Android application file specify plugins. So Android application, compose, compile, and Kotlin Android. So no multi-platform, Kotlin Android. But we have multi-platform here. Android application, Kotlin compose. Kotlin compose. Okay, let's add this plugin. So like we need Kotlin Android. Kotlin Android. So we have Kotlin compose, now we have Kotlin Android. While it's thinking, go here, and we need Kotlin Android here. Okay, go to the phone and instance of multi-platform plugin. Let's call it multi-platform, to be honest. We should have Kotlin.Android. I'm pretty sure that right now it's fail. Yes, because we don't have Android target. Now we should have Android library. Why library? So maybe we just don't need it at all. Come on, mine. Kotlin source, come on, mine. Okay, so it tells us we should not use this source set right now. It should be just dependencies. Okay, so inside Kotlin we don't have any more it. Let's try to build it, because we just have configuration. Yeah, it should fail on code somewhere, but yes, here it's okay. So we have Android and we have Kotlin, and now we just provide dependencies here, and dependencies should be implementations project dot I don't have this shared, yeah. Projects dot, yeah, okay, let's use still this project as we did it here. Okay, we have dependencies. Yes, we need this dependency. And so far it's all what we need, because yes, we have instrumental test, but we can ignore it for now. So yeah, I click wrong button. Let's switch to phone and let's try to run it. Manifest file doesn't exist. Okay, it should be main, not Android main anymore. So yeah, it will fail, I hope. I guess, not hope. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, of course it failed. Doesn't exist. Okay, let's rename this folder to main. It became green. Let's keep Android instrumental test as it is, and let's try to build again. Okay, in insistent Java target compilation. So let's go to project settings. Unfortunately, we will not see it. The project structure, I mean. Yeah, we have Java 21. Detect for task, compile, debug Java with Java. Where it is? Okay, yeah, we have project default level should be 21. And in this case, project default apply. Okay, let's try to build it one more time. No, still nothing. Where it is, I'm not sure. I need to search. I didn't have such options here. Okay, I have 21 here, JVM tool chain. Should I use the same now here in phone? Do I have the same in desktop? Yes, I had it on desktop. Okay, something is going on. Not sure is it good or bad, but we already spent like 35 minutes just to update it. Okay, build is succeed. Now it should run, but I don't see it. Did it stop again? Seems so. instrument registered. It's for test. What the hell? Instrumental Java context provider. Is it in my code somewhere? Material. Yeah, here. Main layout. Navigation suite. Instance equals null. Get instrumentation. Okay, let me clear to make sure that it's problem exactly. And run again. And let's go to logcat. Okay, yeah, it's failed. Yes, failed with this issue. But instrumented, it's this one, so maybe it's what we don't need. Let me check again project structure. If we didn't solve this problem, I just will show what I did with GVM. Because it's what I don't like. So if we will build it, what it will show us. So we don't have instrumental test. Yeah, we have tests, Android test, main, and just test, and test debug. So what does it mean, this instrumental test? Why we implemented it as instrumental tests? Anyways, this folder should be ignored. Okay, test instrumental runner. Because we need to ignore test. Let's try to ignore this one as well. And we'll see what is going on. Looks like it didn't help. Okay, let's rename it as Android test. And do this way. We'll see what is going on. I don't know. Yes, now it failed because all these rules. Yes, but it's because we don't have this and we need it, but as not as implementation, but as test implementation. Let's update. Still nothing. Why? items, blah, blah, blah. Instrumental registry, main layout. String resource. Could it happen because of string resources? I saw it there is somewhere like a new structure. So we can ignore this problem so far and even don't need these tests. But it tells us that we need to enable in library. So if we go to shared here, we have to provide Android resources and enable equals true. Android resources is market unstable. But who cares? I need it works. No way, we fixed it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, didn't think that, yeah, it will happen, but this, so nice. I have everything. So, yeah, let's stop it. Okay, so we don't, yeah, let's continue. It tells us that we don't need to use this experimental library. Let's try to remove this opt-in. But now it started to blame that we still use it. Okay, let's try to remove it at least from here. Okay, looks better. We don't need it in common tests anymore. And we still have our application. Nice. Okay. So what else? These tests. Yeah, maybe we will update it in future. Let's try to update this one. Okay. And run phone. We don't have it so far. It's building, it's not crashed. And and alive, alive. Okay, nice. So we have almost everything updated. Let's run on desktop, and let's think I will show you what I implemented. And yeah, unfortunately, like we will not have more time for stream. In future, when I finally got my new desk, maybe I will be able to run stream slightly longer, but fortunately not right now. Again, we're still like in moving process. So it's here, it works. Okay, nice. So let's switch to Android, and I will show you. Yeah, I need to, oh my goodness, Kotlin metadata. Kotlin metadata. So I need add inside. Here it also should be .kotlin. Okay, so let's switch back. So I need just to clean it up. Do we use Android application? I hope so. We still use it. Yeah, we use Android application. So we update libraries. And yeah, here inside Android, we don't need anymore all this. I don't like to push something uncommented, but this one we will use in future. So this is why I kept it. And in shared, did we change something in shared? I hope we did. Yes, we did. And here as well, and git ignore. Oh my goodness, yeah. But it was faster than I expected. After it started to crash, I didn't expect it at all, but yeah. Update libraries. Did I? Oh my gosh, I add. Okay, let's move it. Element list command and force push again. Okay, sorry about this little delay, not delay, little spending time. Okay, so let's switch to Android. And what I did, I thought about how to make our interface more beautiful. And what I found, yeah, maybe you remember in previous streams, we have this really ugly components to add credit cards and currencies. Like we just have this plus, we choose, it's add inside some table in row, like we can remove it, blah, blah, blah. So I thought, okay, which component is the best for it? And from web interface, from web UI world, I know this multi-selector. And what I implemented. Yeah, so like right now we have name, we have currency. You can see we don't have any possibility to delete it because, as you remember, if we add currency and save it, we will not be able to delete it. But if we choose US dollar, you can see it's expanded and we still can Yeah, buckets already exist. We still can, it's bug probably, because it's the same component. Yeah, I will check what's going on. So we can remove it, and bank is still just drop down. Yeah, don't take care about this mortgage, it's just what I'm playing. And cards, here we still can choose, for example, Visa, provide numbers, save it, and you see cards, MasterCard and Visa. Yeah, like really beautiful. And I can remove something, but I cannot save it right now. So let's fix it. And also let's see what is going on, how it's implemented. So here inside source, inside components, I create multi-selector, and we have base multi-selector, and we have multi-selector dialog when we just have this drop-down list, or multi-selector drop-down when we have just a drop-down list, or like we have dialog when we have other dialog. And how implemented multi-selector itself and which problem I faced. So first of all, I tried to just implement some border, put some text, some button, etc. But what I found, we can use this basic text field. And here, like, yeah, we provide value, yeah, nothing, value change, nothing, but modifier, yeah. So first of all, we need focus, register focus of it. We need to provide some padding, and padding it depends, do we have some support text or not? Yeah, support text, it's mean like when we have some problem, yeah, when we try to create, let's switch back to Android emulator. So, for example, when we try to create new bank, and you see currency account must contains at least one currency, yeah? And if I choose something, you see like there is no any changes inside layout, yeah, inside this interface. But if I will remove it, I will have smaller, like smaller space between currency and bank. But when I remove currency, it will add this text and it will jump, like it will be jumping. So we have this bottom. So like if we have support text, we don't need it because we have element visible. If we don't have, we need 20 dps. We need this default size, it's read-only true, enable true, single line false. And declaration box is what is like really important here. So we first of all check, does it has value, is selected item is not empty, and inside outlet the text field default in declaration box, we provide, if we have value, we provide just space, and not empty string. But if we don't have, we provide empty string. Why we need it? Because if we switch back to Android emulator, as you can see right now, like if I go back to account name, you can see like this, how it's called, label is going up to element, and in currency as well. Like, yeah, we have currency here. If I click, it's going up, but when I choose euro, it still stay up. It's not going down. It's because we provide to declaration box about like, yeah, we has value, so please don't put label back. Otherwise, it will move this currency back and you will see it under this euro assets chip. So yeah, how we create these values. So we have as inner text field, we have flow row, and it's like we take all selected items and just create assets chip. We don't have any click on it. Of course, like we have label, we build it because like we can provide, for example, yeah, this icons, etc. I know that in assets chip we can provide a leading icon, but because I don't know what exactly should be like a generic component, I like just provide this build item. But we have this trailing icon only if delete is allowed. Yeah, do you remember, like in currency we didn't have this button to click because we don't allow any deletion. And of course, like if it's button, we like it's allowed, we provide an removed item. Otherwise, we provide null. Enable true, single line false, visible transformation, interactive source is error, label, trailing icon, yeah, and we check expand if it's like open and closed, supported text, default colors, padding. What is important, yeah, we need this 16 at start and at end. And if we have value, it should be 0. If not, it should be 16 again. Okay, if we switch to Android and if we will not check it, if we will not have value, it will be smaller, a little bit smaller. So like, yeah, we don't have this 16 dp up and down. It's just like smaller because we don't have any element. But if we add something, it automatically calculates this padding, and if we add more 16, it will be even bigger. So like this is why we need this checking here. Did I switch? Yeah, I did. Okay, so we have top and bottom, this checking if we have value nothing, if not 16. And then we provide container. And what is important here, yeah, we still have the full container, it's enable, we have with error, interactive, subscore, shape, but in modifier, we keep clickable, we request focus, and if it's clicked, yeah, we expand true. Why we need to request focus? Yeah, we provide it here, like we request focus, but focus we specify on basic text field. Without it, what will happen? So if we go back to Android right now, you can see if I go here, I don't have this, like this frame, it's like gray. But if I click here, it's became blue. So when I click on this internal element, yeah, it's expanded, but also put focus on element. The second problem which the less focus of problem which I try to solve, like you can ask why you use this modifier clickable and not just somewhere here. We can use drop down. It's maybe not drop down, how it's called. Let me try to check history. No, it's not drop size. Anyway, so like we can say companions that you are like for this exposite drop down menu box. But in this case, what happened if we switch back to Android emulator and when we add Eero as well and Checron as well. So like right now I can click any empty space, yeah, and we expand it. But if I click on elements themselves, nothing happened. And if I click remove button, it's removed, but nothing happened more. But with another approach, when we like provide this request something, when I click delete, item was deleted, but then it expanded. And I spent a lot of time trying to understand how I can deny this, like avoid this behavior. I even ask like a lot of chats and like I mean like LLM, and they provide like yeah you can like check that it's click here or there etc. So I try many things, nothing helped, and this why it's the best approach right now I like can see. Yeah, we still need to fix this problem with bank, but I guess I will do it by myself. And yeah, with add card, maybe what interesting here with switch back, because drop down is like easiest one. Yeah, like we have this drop down menu, like we call multi selector. We have this drop down menu and just like drop down item, if it's like add and dismiss. But in dialog, it's more interesting. Yeah, here we have it's okay allowed item to add, and if expand we show this alert dialog. If dismiss we call dismiss. If confirm button click, yeah, we first of all check is okay allowed. Yeah, it's function which we like right now by default it falls, but we where our elements UI pages account edit account, yes. It's not bank drop down, it's card panel, multi-selector dialog, and here we provide add card panel, yeah, and boolean can we do it or not, huh? Multi-select dialog. So here if it's allowed and item to add. Inside dialog content. Yeah. So here we should have to Build item is how we like build this element. Yeah, we provide this cart logo, spacer, text, label, on item add, on item remove, selected item with cart to set. It's like show everything, but here is cart, edit the cart panel. So yeah, we don't allow click OK button if it's not allowed. Yeah, like it will be disabled. And on dismiss, we just dismissed. We provide what's important is container color. It's surface. It's not dialog because it will be like really ugly. We provide title, and as text, it's important. We provide this dialog content. Yeah, where we pass two functions, allowed and item itself. So like I guess we can, yeah, we pass here like result, and result, as you can see, it's boolean and account card, so it's both. Like yeah, and here boolean, yes, where we call, yeah, launch effect. We call launch effect, and we see if like state errors is empty, it's allowed. Yeah, on the result we call and provide this card, yeah, state card. And here again, like we just update view model if we add some card or not, and then like call this on result. Yeah, it's slightly complicated, but it works, as you can see, perfectly. But let's check why we have this problem with bank name. So it's called, when we add something, we update, for example, currency panel, the currency, and we called validate. And here we check if any all accounts, any name equals name, it's already exist. Yes. And oops, and it dot id not equals account dot id. Yeah, we need it here, I hope. If we have the same name but different IDs, different IDs. Yes, because we can try to change already existing, yeah, not just new one. Okay, let's try to change it again. If we add US dollar, okay, bank is okay. We can remove it. But if we try to add new one and provide bank, account already exists. Okay, let's provide bank 2, just euro, and save it. Yes, we have bank 2. And now if I provide bank, yes, it's already exists. Nice. Okay, we fixed it and it works. Okay, so yeah, let's see here all accounts. Yeah, we need to we need to check it. And yeah, I hope it's all for today. Sorry that it took so many times just for updating, but it's nice that we did it. And hopefully next stream I will be able to finally work with this pay, tell about alias, etc. And back to accounts, we need this change of order. So also would like to provide this information. It's like should be really interesting. And it's all for today. Thanks everyone who joined. We'll wait for your comments, for your contributing, and I guess see you in 1 week. I'm not sure what happened, why it stopped. See you in 1 week. Bye everyone.